don't know if this is because I'm a woman, I'm a mom, I'm a perfectionist, all of the above, something else entirely. But I will absolutely push myself and push myself and push myself and ignore my body's needs until I suffer the consequences. For example, on Sunday morning when I woke up, my head was hurting in this area, which is not a typical area for me to get headaches. I do get migraines. They never start there. My migraines, for whatever reason, love to start in my left occipital area and then eventually travel up to my left temple and then sometimes into my forehead, and sometimes they will move across the forehead, but generally it stays on my left side. So I took one ibuprofen Sunday morning and it hurt all day. The ibuprofen didn't really seem to do anything. And we had a social gathering to go to that night. So before we leave for the social gathering, I take 2 Excedrin migraine. Still doesn't really seem to help. We go, we have dinner, we hang out with our friends. It was a lot of fun. I can't say that I regret going. And then driving home, I realized that the pain had migrated from here to here. And I guess that was when I finally thought, oh crap, this is probably a migraine. So I go to sleep, wake up the next morning, it's still there. And of course it's worse. But it's still not totally debilitating. I'm able to get up and get around the house and do some things on the computer, do a couple of quick chores. And then our younger child said, can we go for a hike? And that child is very much not an outdoorsy child. They are very much a technology indoor child. And so when they ask things like that, I don't say no. I don't want to say no. I want to get them out. And so I went on a hike with a migraine. In fact, I think all of the pictures from my last video are from that hike. Anyway, we weren't there super long. I don't know exactly how long we were there, but judging by my Fitbit, I had only burned 120 calories, so we couldn't have been walking for super long. And then at that point, my head was just, it was throbbing, my entire left side, and sometimes I also get pain in my teeth. And that was starting to happen, and my teeth felt like they were throbbing. And so I told my child, I'm so sorry, but we need to cut this here. We need to go home. And so we go home, and I take a rescue med, even though, of course, this thing's been going on for so long that it's probably not going to be super effective. It did help, but it didn't kick it. And then I basically laid in bed for the next day and a half. Why am I like this?